no smoke with me. Been turn this go up 800 degree. My whole team eat chefs cause she's a treat. Ooh, she's so bougie, bon appetit.
Hey you guys, welcome back to yet another video. For those who don't know me, my name is Busisiwe Mahlangu. I am Pretty Entle at Instagram and I am Busisiwe Winika Mahlangu on Facebook. So please, if you are here for the first time, subscribe down below and be part of this amazing family. To my fellow Mdeni, the members of this family, I just want to say welcome and welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in yet another video. So by the title of the video, you already know that today we're studying law at a university. So if your dream is to study law, if you are already studying law, or if you have your sibling who wants to study law, this video is for him or it's for her. So I've been getting a lot of questions from young ladies and gentlemen asking me how to go about applying for law, what is it that is required, what must happen if you don't meet the minimum requirements, and so on and so forth. So today I just want to take you guys through the journey of studying law in South Africa. So first of all, before I can even comment with the requirements and the prerequisites, I just want to say that make sure that you are studying law because you want to study law. You're not studying law because your sister is studying law. You're not studying law because your family wants you to study law. Law requires passion. Like studying law requires passion. Like you have to want it. You have to be the one who wants to become a lawyer in the future. So if that's not what you want to be, then don't study law. Don't even embark on this journey. So for those who know me, they know that I have graduated with LLB. So so what is LLB degree? So there are 3 streams for LLB in South African universities. So all of these will have to check the prospectus to see which one does this and that. But then the first stream, it's the LLB stream. The LLB stream is 4 years. So you just go straight into law. Like you're not doing anything. You're doing law. Like you're doing law for 4 years. And then there's what we call BA law. So for BA law, you're doing non-legal modules, 3 of them. And then you do law as your 4th one in your first year. In your second year, you also do 3 non-legal modules, and then you do law in your second year. And then in the 3rd year, you major with 2 modules. So you major with law and another subject. So basically, BA gives you an opportunity to have more than 1 degree. So instead of having a law degree, then you will have BA psychology and law degree. I don't know if that makes sense. So but it depends on other universities how they do their BA law. So this is how they do it at Rhodes if you want to go and study Rhodes. But if you're basically choosing the BA law stream, you need to know that you'll be studying for 5 years. So the first 3 years is the one that I have explained. Then once you're done with the 3-year route, you graduate. You don't graduate with LLB, but you graduate with BA. Then you will need to do an extra 2 years, which is like LLB degree. So at the end of the day, or once you're done with studying, you will have 2 undergrad degrees. It will be your BA degree and then it will be your LLB degree. So that's basically what I did. So I did BA law and then I did LLB for 2 years. So I have young people asking me how I majored in sociology or how I majored in politics. So they don't understand how there's a link between that. So there's a link because I did BA law and then I did LLB for 2 years. And then there is a BCOM law degree. So BCOM law degree, it's 3 years also, but now you're not studying any non-legal modules, but then you're studying commerce modules. So this is where you're going to do management, this is where you're going to do economics, this is where you're going to do accounting, combine it with law. Then after your 3 years, you graduate with your BCOM degree. Then you do 2 years of LLB. So for BA and BCOM, basically you're spending 5 years instead of like 4 years route. It really depends on the university that you want, and also depends on whether you want adversity or you just want to stick to law. Because if you're doing a BA law, it gives you diversity, because now you're focusing on sociology, you're focusing on politics, you're focusing on another subject. But then if you just, or if you're doing BCOM law, you're focusing on something else, like you're focusing on economics, you're focusing not just on law. But if you're doing LLB degree, then you focus it's on law. So for you to apply, you need to get the university prospectus. You can get this online. So you get the university prospectus and you check if you meet the minimum requirements. So you need to meet the minimum requirements in order to be accepted for that degree. So the requirements, I'm not going to delve so much into it, because basically they depend on each university. So that one, it's what you need to do. You have to go, after watching this video, check the prospectus for different university and check if you meet the requirements. So maybe someone at home is asking, so Busi, what must happen if I do not meet the requirements? There's always a way. Even if it takes you 5 years, even if it takes you 7 years to do your LLB degree, if that's what you want, then you have to seek for an alternative way. Don't do something that you don't like if you have an option to do LLB. So in order to study law, like the general entry, it's a bachelor's degree, but now it depends on the APS for universities. So it might happen that you did get a bachelor's degree, but your APS, like, they're not enough. So now what do? So first of all, upgrade. If you have the means, and if you have like money, by means I mean money, or you have time, or like you can do it, then I would advise you to upgrade. Instead of like taking something that you don't want, upgrade so that you can get into LB degree. So if you are like, actually, there's only one point that is missing and I don't see the need for me to upgrade, then we have what we call, universities have what they call extended studies program. Not all universities have this, but I know Rhodes University has it, and I know University of Limpopo has it. I don't know about other universities. You need to check the prospectus again. So now, what is an extended studies program? So an extended study program, it's an extra year that you're going to spend at the university. So you will have 1 year where you are going to like do less subject, and like you're going to be introduced to university, you're going to be like helped with everything that you need. But now you're not studying law. It's more like a bridge course, but it's not necessarily a bridge course, because if you do 1 year of extended studies, then next year you can do your BA law, you can do your first year BA law. So basically that means that you're not going to start doing law in your first year. If you have been accepted for BA extended, that means that you only do law modules in your second year. So for the first year, depending on your university, they will choose like subject that you're going to do. You'll have like subject that you can choose, but law will not be there, and you will not be able to do more than 5. Like you will have to do lots and lots of subject. You will do like 2 subject or like 3 subject, but not more than that, because they trying to introduce you to university, and then they trying to like help you, like, and also you, like, basically it's trying to make you do law in your second year. So that means that basically is, if you are accepted into BA extended program, that means instead of spending 5 years now doing like your BA or BCOM LLB, or 4 years doing your LLB, you will be having an extra year. So that extra year, if you really want to study law, it will be beneficial to you and you will use it. You will not even see it as a disadvantage, because it is an advantage, because you did not meet the requirements for law, but then you were given a chance to remedy that situation that you couldn't study law. then now you can study law, but with an extra year added. So it's really not like a hard pill to swallow, because I did that. I basically studied law for 6 years, and here I am. I have my LLB degree, and I am just happy. So if you like feel like you don't want to upgrade, then try and see how low are your points, and then try and apply to universities and apply for the program. So now you know that you have studied law. Now you know that you can study one of the degrees, and now you know that you have like the extended program. You know that you can upgrade. There's also a higher certificate in law. So not all universities have higher certificate in law, but definitely I know UNISA has a higher certificate in law. So that higher certificate in law is also a 1 year degree, and no, a 1 year certificate. It's not even a degree, sorry about that. So that like you can study that higher certificate for your first year, and in your second year you can apply for your LLB. So if you do not meet the points, it's not the end of the world. You need to check, you need to consult with your prospector. Check if you need to make a call to university, call that university and then ask, what must I do? Why must I, like, can I apply? Like, can you like try and like communicate, try and be like, you need to check this and you need to see if you can do it. So now that you are in university, you have applied, you are in university, you want to know, how do I pass law? Like, what do I need in order to pass law? Like I said in the beginning of the video, you need to be sure that you want to study law. If you studying law for someone else or for some other reasons, then you will not make it, because law is hard. I don't want to lie. Some other people might not agree with me, because like we people, we're not the same, but from my experience, law is very hard. There's like lots of readings to do. There's like a lot of things that you need to do. So that's why I'm saying, with passion you can do it, but without passion you are likely to give up and be like, this is not it for me, I'm going to give up. Number two, you need to consult with your lecturers. Don't be afraid of emailing your lecturer. Don't be afraid of like asking your lecturer a question after lectures when you do not understand. Lectures are there to help you make sense of the content, make sense of the module. So if you do not understand anything, make sure that you consult via email. And if you have face-to-face lectures, go to your lecture after the lecture and then ask him or her to re-explain what was happening. If you have a tutor, email your tutor and be like, I do not understand this, can you please help me, or can you please make me understand, so that you do not get left behind. Because sometimes if you do not ask questions, sometimes you understand something but you're not sure that you understand it. So in order to make sure that you understand it like to the fullest, you need to consult, you need a verification from someone else. And have a study partner, have someone that you're going to study with. Don't just like study on your own. Like, at least have one or at least have two people that you can study with, so that you guys can compare notes, you guys can compare your understanding, you guys can have discussions and all. And make sure that you check the past question papers. Past question papers are always the key. So check the past question papers. Check with the lecturer if you can answer those past question papers, and also if he can check them or if she can check them for you, so that he can give you feedback on how you can improve. So check the past question papers and try and answer them. If it's possible, like, make sure that for each and every module you have tried and answer more than 2 question papers, so that at least you know by the time the exam arrives, you know how your marker marks, and also you know how to attack a particular question. I hope that makes sense. And also, studying law does not mean that you must not have fun. Have fun. Don't just stick to your books. Have fun. Because if you just like sticking to your books, you might get like so stressed all time. But if you have time for fun, like have some time to de-stress, like have some time where you like, you know what, today or this hour I'm taking my eyes and my head off books. I'm just doing something that's like fun for me or something that makes me happy. If you are someone who likes reading something else, then you can just read your novels. If you are someone who likes watching YouTubers, then you can just go to YouTube and take a break. Don't just be too focused on studying that you forget your social life, because that also like it's going to impact you negatively. Because if you just neglect everything and then you fail law, like you won't have anything to like motivate you. You won't have like, you'll feel like you're useless because now the only focus is on law. So now if that fails, then it's going to be bad. I'm sorry guys for the dogs asking, but you know it's the place. So guys, this is the end of the video. It's not that long, but I'm hopeful that it is helpful to you. If you want to study law, go ahead, study law. And if you have any question that you would like to ask me, make sure that you comment down below and I'll try to answer the question. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching the video till the end. Don't forget, we are on the road to 2K. So make sure that you like support your girl. So thank you, and thank you.